totally a web journal. This is Isaac Mullins, TSS Universal Incorporated. I had to deal with an individual earlier who was very immature for being a grandmother, for starters. Um, but it was hilarious at one point, confronting the issue in the manner that I do. I, at one point, got her, because she's smart. There's a smart brain there, and definitely a manipulative mastermind in the way she does things. But I see right through it. I mean, my mom was way more analytical and, had way more intense games than that, So like I just psychologically, I've been trained by some of the best, and her games weren't working on me. I mean, and then I back it up with verbology and a vocal skill of I can't be swayed. So I mean, it was just everything that went on in that entire instance, and then to have her at some point, just get overly frustrated and try to physically altercate with me, and then like not try. She was like, trying to make me flinch, which didn't work, and then that freaked her out, and she got all, you're weird, nah, 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 and started calling me names, and then went on full defensive, and she realized the proactive approach wasn't working, and she started hiding from me and trying to hurl insults, through a friend, her on the other side. I was just like, I see your behavior. You can't run me down. You think you're getting right in my face to where your fingers touch my nose like I'm gonna move, and I'm not moving an inch. I mean, it's a strength of character kind of thing, and it just, in every one of these instances, I have the upper hand because I not only can take care of myself, but, I act righteously, and I know that I act with a certain conviction of righteousness, and others can state that I am just crazy out the wall all they want. The fact is, when I'm calling people on their mistakes and they're flat out lying because they're compulsive liars, and I'm not being swayed by their verbal skills, and manipulation, that can make me weird. I'm definitely not normal. You know, I don't. I have many, many skills. That in this area of the world, with these types of people are, just completely not understood because they don't, have that mental capacity by choice, truly. Um, and that's it. It was a very interesting experience and an analysis afterwards to make sure, because I'm just way too overly analytical for my own good, which is to at people's detriment and mine at times too. It was just amusing to have gotten that kind of victory in that circumstance because I wasn't even having to raise my voice. I was staying on point. And no, you're not a correct soul. You're off base. You need to change your behavior. And that was my entire stance, and in every sense. And she, the verbal attacks that I get as a result, so be it. Sometimes with adrenaline pumping of confronting an issue and being on point, I feel proud. I feel a lot of pride. I do because I am doing the right thing and standing up and fighting the fight when necessary. It was such a waste of time to do it in such a context. Yes, but again, I'm practicing, and these skills will come in handy at later dates when I am taking on and arguing with other entities throughout the world who think that their way of taking from you is better than my way of giving to you. So we'll have some bouts, I'm sure. I'm sure we're going to get sued for all kinds of stuff, and just the way it is with these types of entities. They really, oh, you take all the money. Literally, the fact that I'm not taking anything is entirely designed to, there's no way. This is nonprofit and this is entirely built for others. So you can say I'm doing wrong to others, but the fact that you're so, what's the word? Defensive, yes, but intimidated is probably the better term by my system and what I'm here to do, and that it takes your power and gives the power back to the people. I mean, I get it, I get it. We can play games all we want. And again, I put it that way earlier, we can play games all we want, but my universal energy, I choose to move forward and not play games and spin in circles. And I'm not going to play someone else's game that, is designed for me to lose at. Would you play a version of Monopoly where you lose every time? The game is designed for you to lose. Would you play it? Well, if you have a choice, no. Well, we're giving you your choice back. Love y'all. Oh man. Web journal too, whatever. I don't care. I got a lot to say. It's a lot of issues. And I've got a lot of solutions. I had a lot of time thinking. I'm 28 years into this place. Like, figured some stuff out.